Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. Hope you guys are having a good day today. I want to show you YouTuber of the Week, DraxLP. That's so cool. I find that so neat. All right, so we're going to be starting today's episode in the R&D lab, and the reason I want to go over here is because a lot of you guys have been telling me that I should really like mess around with some of the stuff in this area and you know, just kind of get a feel for some of the blocks and everything. And so since in a room like this in the R&D department you basically have unlimited resources to whatever you want, I think I want to try my hand at some flight. Yes, that's right, flight. I think that could be really, really cool to give it a go and everything, and see, you know, what kind of is available to us in the way of flying. So I'm assuming that with flight, you guys might know more than I do, of course. But I'm assuming with flight, you are going to need lightweight chassis. So I'm thinking like these blocks here are probably your best bet when it comes to flying, because I'm kind of thinking that if you build something along these lines here, and you kind of, you know, build it out a little bit, you know, I'm thinking like 2 on that side, do another 2 on this side, like so. Then we can go ahead and throw our wings on. Oh, no. Let's kind of do it towards the back of the wing there. And then we can do this one towards the back of this wing. No, no. Come on. There we go. Just like that. And then we can run this guy back. Let's go ahead and just send that back. Probably another just 1 block there. And then we'll put a booster on the back of that. Put boosters on the back of these. There we go. Should I do more boosters? I'm kind of thinking I should. All right, booster there and a booster here. All right, and then we're going to need a tail fin. So let's put the tail fin up here like so. And then we should probably do a couple more wings here. I want to do the wings kind of in this area, like that, and then we'll grab this wing here. Should be good. There we go, just like that. So up and down movement. If I lift this up, we're going to need to put some wheels under it. And so I'm thinking like just these plain old flight wheels here. Just like that. And then maybe one of these here in the back. Should be pretty good. And then we can put there's some propellers in here too. So this is kind of in my head like a general airplane kind of design. So to be honest with you guys, I don't know if something like this is going to work. If it does, great. If not, yeah, we'll come back to the drawing board. But that's a shield bubble. This is a tractor pad. This is a battery. All right, so if I go ahead and turn around this way and I start some forward thrust, and then oh, look at that. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, whoa, okay. So you basically need to hold shift to keep flight in the air. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is pretty cool. All right. All right. Whoa, whoa. All right, let's try and come in for a landing here. Land, land, land. Nice. Okay. Awesome. How cool is that? Now, there's like racing parts and stuff like that. Like these are like down thrust and whatnot. But this was really cool. Let's see. What is this? That is a rudder. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what other companies they have wings. All right, let's see. I don't think GeoCorp would have any flight stuff, but these guys would. So let's go ahead and switch over to this vehicle. And I want to see how flight looks with one of these guys. Let's go ahead and just turn this way. That way, if it starts to roll away, we're not too worried about it. All right, so flight with these blocks here. I think I'm going to try the same thing, But let's see. I think I might run this back up just a little bit more, and let's go a little bit wider with something like this. Is that right? That is correct. Like that, and then we'll do just double fins here, or double wings, and then we're going to come back this way about 3. Whoops. Let's take that off. And I could use the double or triple long block. You know what? Let's do this. Quaching. Is there? Do you guys know if there's a way to get rid of these blocks easier? I don't think there are. 4 blocks. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch to the flying parts. And then we got the right wing. Okay. And we'll kind of do that. We have the left wing. Okay. Then we have the rudder. I think one of them's probably going to be enough. And then we have the little aerofoil lift on the front. That could be cool. I don't know if it'll work or not, but then we've got the big booster that we can kind of put on the back here, or we've got little boosters we can put on the back. So that should work. Horn steering booster? I don't entirely understand that. Hover plate, big pop of fuel tank, proper fuel tanks. Let's go ahead and put some fuel tanks on these. I think that'll help us get some lift and everything. And then some of these might not be bad. I don't know if there's a good way to affix these to the plane in any way. Let's kind of lift it up here a little bit. And I'm thinking turn kind of like that. Hopefully that'll be enough as far as some lift is generated. Hub wheel. Okay, that's pretty small. So we're going to need to come down with this. Couple of hub wheels. Yeah, we're just going to have to drop this down pretty smoothly. Let's go right there and right there and right there and right there. Wheel, hub wheel. Okay, and then we'll just do a couple of the stabilizer wheels here in the back. Like that. And then we'll just reattach this one. Okay, and now that we have a little bit more lift, let's see. I just think I want to do like maybe a booster there, and a booster there. Because I feel like we're going to need a lot. Like, let's try this. I feel like this is going to be super heavy. All right, so we do need something more in the back just because of the height. So let's drop that off and drop that off. And then we just throw those on. And then, yeah, we're good there and good there. All right, here we go. Think this is going to be terrible flight. Oh, we did get off the ground. Okay, good. Oh boy. We could use some more thrusters and stuff too. All right, let's see. Let's throw these generators kind of here towards the front. Like that and like that. And then I think that could be pretty good. We could run them this way and this way. So that's a lot. So let's see if that helps the situation at all. All right. Now we're way too heavy in the front. Let's get these turned back up. Yeah, just way too heavy in the front. So not enough thrust for the amount, or not enough lift for the amount of thrust that we have. Let's see if this helps. That actually helped a lot. That works. Okay, good. And we're flying. We're flying. This is almost like an aircraft carrier, if I had to guess. Like, that's the way I think of GSO, as like maybe aircraft carriers in the flying world. Yeah, still no lift. All right. Well, let's try one more thing here, and I want to try and affix some wings. No, not to that. To one of these. So let's get this kind of just parked over here. Let's put that over, and then let's drive out this way. Wheel is sideways. Of course it is. You know, why wouldn't it be? All right. So now we're going to go with GeoCorp stuff, and then we're going to do kind of a weird thing here, I'm thinking. Let's get this kind of flipped around. There we go. Do a block over here, block back here. G. I don't remember who it was in the comment section that told me about hitting G instead of F to like switch back around, but thank you. I appreciate that a lot. That was a very helpful tip. Let's kind of break that one off too. I'm assuming that these girders are lighter than the other stuff. So let's kind of put those in. I think I'm going to go too deep on this one. And then we're going to attach some wings, but I want to use the Venture Corp wings and just kind of come back over here. Boom. Boom. I have no idea, like zero idea if this is going to work, but I think it's cool to try. All right, so now we're going to need some thrusters. So let's just put some thrusters in here, because I feel like it's going to be necessary. We won't need that thruster, though. That should be good. And then we're going to need a standard block here in the back. That's the anchor. Then we'll just need the girder. No, let's do one of these. That should be good. Weapon blocks, flight blocks. Let's put the tail fin on. Yep. I'm going to do 2 tail wings like that. And then we're also going to do 2... Oh, no. Let's pull that one off. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Pull that one off. Get that one flipped over to there. Get this one under there. And then we'll put that one there and that one there. Okay. A little bit more thrust here in the back. And then here in the front, can't really use these. So what we'll have to do is we'll get some more of these base blocks going here. And I will turn this one here and turn this one here. And then we're going to do another one, and it's just going to face forward. This one is just going to face forward. And then we're going to get a little bit of lift from these. I don't know how much speed we're going to get from something like that, but I think it'll be something worthwhile here. And then let's just do, I mean, I'm assuming these wheels are just not supposed to support something like this, but you know, nothing about what we're doing here makes sense. This thing is a beast. Okay, I want to check one more thing here. So we need those, and so the boosters. Is there any kind of boosters with these things? I'm gonna say probably not. AI module, yep. Okay, flight. And then the only boosters these guys had was the big ones. That was a 2x? Actually, yeah, let's try that. Let's pull these off, and then let's affix this sideways like this. Oh, I guess it can't go behind the wings there. All right, that might be a little weird. All right, let's take these off and take these off. Like so. Grab that. Okay. Okay. And got that. This could be crazy. All right, let's put that down. Drop that. Let's get this stuff out of the way here. Okay. Let's see if we have any type of lift whatsoever. Okay, that just takes... I mean, that's just crazy. Big pop of fuel tank. Those should be good. Oh, man, I think this is a terrible idea. This is just... There's nothing good about this. But let's try it. Let's try it. You see me rolling. Oh, man. Still not enough. Still not enough. Let's take one of these off. And we'll just affix it to the back here. And we will try and get up to speed here. Go fast. Okay. And now... Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Lift! No. All right. Well, guys, that's where we're going to wrap up today. I hope you enjoyed this R&D session here in TerraTech. I know I did. Learned a lot about flight. Still have a lot to learn. But I think it could be pretty good. And I will see you guys in the next episode of TerraTech. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.